by Rick Steiner, representing the Steiner Brothers from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 276 pounds,
Good evening, everyone. This is Shotgun Tommy Mercer, and this is a one-fall contest in the WCW territory. We got one half of the tag team, the Steiner Brothers. We got Scott Steiner going one-on-one against Shanky. This is Shanky's debut here in the WCW territory, and he just slammed Scott Steiner onto that hard mat. And picking up Scott Steiner now is Shanky with that big, massive sidewalk slam. He thinks he's a big bad dude, but Scott Steiner now is on fire with that belly to belly. Now Scott Steiner's ready to rock and roll now, but got caught with that bear hug maneuver. Shanky is cinching that bear hug in, locking it hard and tight, but Scott Steiner was able to get away, and he just claps his ears. And Scott Steiner now with that Steiner line, picking up that massive giant, slamming him suplex. And Shanky's staggering now, but he blocked that maneuver from Scott Steiner, and he's going with some right hands, but Steiner cut him off with that and threw him off the top, threw him over the top rope. Maybe he does. Both men have a count of 10 to get to the ring. Rick Steiner standing over there on the corner. And a vicious shot delivered to Shanky by Scott Steiner. If anybody was wondering, yes, I am okay. I survived that BCW wrestling show last weekend when the promoter summoned that demon from that puzzle box, and he killed everybody in that arena. I left. I can't say the same for Palace, so I think he got clawed in the face by one of them chains. But Scott Steiner now with that right hand, and he's shaking that Shanky giant down. He just slammed Shanky on the mat, and now he's fired up here in Atlanta, Georgia. This crowd is on their feet. They're on fire. But Shanky now with Scott Steiner with the snake eyes delivered to Scott Steiner onto that top turnbuckle. And he's doing his business with Scott Steiner now. And Shanky now with that elbow drop delivered to Scott Steiner's back. I need to remind everyone now that this matchup here is sanctioned by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation, and there's a cover with only a 1 count as Shanky delivered that sidewalk slam. And Scott Steiner is stunned right now. And Shanky's delivering that choke slam. He pins Steiner up and he delivers that choke slam. I think it's all over here. Referee in position. 1, 2. But only a 2 count as Nick Patrick was able to see that Scott Steiner was able to get those shoulders up right in the nick of time. And Scott Steiner was able to counter with a reverse DDT over that one, that slam by Shanky. And he just slammed Shanky's hair by his hair. And Scott Steiner saying it might be all over here. He caught Shanky, spun him around, spinning clothesline. And Shanky went for a clothesline. Scott Steiner dunked it and gave the giant a back body drop. And a spine buster delivered to Shanky in the center of the ring. And there's a cover. Nick Patrick in position. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. And Steiner measuring Shanky here. He's hooking him for that suplex pile driving maneuver. And he plants him. It's all over here. Referee counting 1, 2, 3. And there's your winner, Scott Steiner. Let's take it to the replays now. You see the big giant here going for a choke slam attempt. He connected that choke slam. We thought it was all over there, but there's Scott Steiner come back and hit this pile driving maneuver. And there he planted it. Then the referee in position. Perfect timing. 1, 2.
Here is your winner,
Fucking great.